What if I told you that a major economic shift is underway, one that threatens to completely alter the way of life that people in this country are accustomed to? According to Schectman, a leading expert in the precious metals industry, rumors of a new global monetary system, the rise of the others, and massive gold accumulation by central banks are just a few of the puzzle pieces that indicate that we are heading towards a new existence. In this article, we will explore Schectman's predictions and what they could mean for the future of the global economy. Schectman allegedly stated, "I heard that we're heading towards a situation that will completely alter the way of life that people in this country are accustomed to. Supposedly, if things go the way I think they will, it's going to be a new existence." As you may know, since the end of World War II, US dollars and US treasuries have been the only Tier 1 reserve assets. According to central banks, a Tier 1 reserve is a riskless asset. But out of nowhere, the Bank of International Settlements, which is the central banker's central bank, decided to reclassify gold as the only other Tier 1 reserve asset in the world. Let me repeat that slowly. The only other Tier 1 reserve asset in the world is gold. Now, let's look at the 3 years leading up to that. Does it seem reasonable that the Bundesbank made such a fuss about repatriating its gold? Does it seem plausible that many Eastern European central banks, including those of Germany, Austria, Hungary, Poland, and Czechoslovakia, started to repatriate their gold and went on a gold buying spree 2.5 years before the BIS announced that gold would be reclassified as Tier 1? Or is it more likely that the BIS quietly laid out a framework for what was to come to their member banks and advised them to get their act together by accumulating and repatriating gold that was beyond their borders because gold would be the main focus of what was to come next? I would choose the latter. Schectman goes on to speculate about the potential implications of these events, stating, "I believe that we're heading towards a place where the system as we know it is going to change. And it's going to change in a big way. And the fact that we see the IMF calling for a new Bretton Woods and we see the rise of the others on the Commitment of Traders report, I think those are very, very big indicators that something is happening beneath the surface. And I think that we're seeing this massive accumulation of gold by central banks, by the others, as a way to protect themselves in the event of a shift in the monetary system. And so, I think it's really important for people to start paying attention to these things and to start thinking about how they can protect themselves in the event of a major shift in the monetary system." Schectman also discusses the potential for gold and silver to play a crucial role in any future monetary system, stating that gold and silver have been money for 5,000 years, and they will continue to be money, regardless of what happens with the dollar or any other currency. According to Schectman, there is a larger puzzle at play that indicates a global economic shift. He has heard rumors that the IMF is calling for a new Bretton Woods system, which could suggest that a new global monetary order is in the works. He has also heard rumors that central banks are accumulating gold at a massive rate, indicating that it will likely play a key role in the new system. Additionally, he has heard that private traders off the COMEX are now taking possession of gold, which is something that has never been seen before and indicates a growing demand for the metal. On top of that, Schectman has heard rumors about the Chinese Belt Road and Rail Initiative, which he believes is the most ambitious infrastructure project ever attempted. It is said to be connecting countries across the globe, building both physical and digital infrastructure. He has heard from sources that the project is expected to connect 70% of the human population, and that silver will play a critical role, especially in a digital and green environment. From what he has heard, all of these puzzle pieces are starting to come together, and they indicate a shift away from the US-dominated global monetary system toward a more multipolar system. He believes that gold and silver will continue to play critical roles as the global economy is shaped by ambitious infrastructure projects like the Belt Road Initiative. 2020 marked the rise of the others, and the IMF's call for a new global monetary system. Along with this, the Chinese Belt Road Initiative and central banks' accumulation and repatriation of gold indicate that a major economic shift is underway. In 2021, Schectman notes that many countries, including Russia, Turkey, India, Poland, China, Kazakhstan, Hungary, Thailand, Japan, and Brazil, have been aggressively acquiring gold. Schectman believes that the US dollar status as the world reserve currency is being threatened as a result of its recent weaponization. He argues that the US's actions have encouraged many countries to seek alternative sources of clearing and to move away from using the SWIFT system. As evidence, he points to the fact that countries such as China, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and Russia have been selling treasuries in recent months, suggesting that they are concerned about the potential consequences of holding large amounts of US debt. Schectman concludes by suggesting that the US's actions may be driving countries towards finding a new global monetary system altogether.